Have you ever felt like life isn't what it ought to be? When your life is bound by habits and you struggle, but you can't break free? You are trapped in your lifestyle and you feel the only way out is death. You know there has to be a better way, but you haven't found it yet. So you look around you and everyone else seems to be fine, saying the same stuff that you see, but to you they must be blind. To not see anything wrong with a man causing injury on his fellow man, and even think it to be funny, watching it at home for entertainment. So you look around still and now everybody is rude. People see you and hate you without knowing whether you're bad or good. You have problems in your life and you can't tell your friends because they will laugh at you. Meanwhile, they have the same problems and like you, they don't even have a clue. So instead we put on false masks and false creds, pretending to be who we are not, imitating some movie star, rap artist, and give the impression that we are hot. But deep inside, when you're alone, you desire freedom from the power of sin, crying in pain, wanting something better, to be free as a human being. If you felt like that, believe me, you're not alone. I used to feel the same way when I had a heart of stone, following the crowd, not having a mind of my own, lacking an identity and wanting to be Sylvester Stallone. But then I met these weird Christians who actually lived the Christian life, talking about joy, peace, and power. It couldn't be true, but it sounded nice. Being myself a churchgoer, I didn't know what they were on about. So I joined them to study the Bible till I was convinced without a doubt. I started believing in the man Jesus that was God in the form of man. He grew up in a place, Nazareth, that now would be seen as a bad neighborhood. He was tempted in all points that we have been tempted on. Yet he did not sin, but on his Father he kept his attention on. He studied the scriptures and spent much time in prayer. He knew his mission was to free us from sin and all of sin's power. He healed the sick, he raised the dead, and loved people just like his Father, calling the whole world to love God and worship him this very hour. He wasn't like me. He didn't have a heart of stone, but had compassion. On the weak, on the poor, even the rich, he loved all with a passion. I looked at my life and wanted to live in that very fashion. So with tears in my eyes, I prayed God would bring me to the full measure of his stature. It was my departure. I was no longer a slave to sin. Believing that Jesus died for me, I finally had peace from within. Wanting to be like Jesus, I removed everything in my life that was not of him. The posters, CDs, and movies, I threw them all in the bin. So sure of what I was doing, many of my friends said I was crazy. But I had faith in my Savior because it wasn't them, but he that saved me. And turned my life around and made me know who I am. And now I have a real focus and know where I'm going thanks to the Holy Lamb. So while I'm on this earth where chaos is raging around me, war, temptations, and problems, yet his peace abounds in me. As if it wasn't enough that he died for me on Calvary, he gave me his holy Sabbath, the seventh day, to relax and spend enough time with him. So listen up, friends. Jesus is real. Hear this appeal. He has come to give you freedom. If it was not true, we would not be in front of you. This is the reality. He has come to fix you up and take you to a better place where there will be no sin or death and evil will be gone without a trace. So listen up, friends. Jesus is real. Hear this appeal. He has come to give you freedom. If it was not true, we would not be in front of you. This is the reality. He has come to fix you up and take you to a better place where there will be no sin or death and evil will be gone forever and ever and ever without a trace.